CHANGGE, were the decisions you made today thought thoroughly? Yes, father. About the 13th uncle's lineage, you must have guessed my intentions already as well. There is still guilt left in father's heart, right? I am bringing them back, not only to pacify them so that I can take the future head of the family as a matter of course, but also to make up for it. That's a good idea. Still, you don't need to bear this burden alone. I was the one that took the shots back then. If you were to be questioned in the future by your 13th uncle, I will make sure to protect you at all costs. Anyhow, your disposition is much more mature compared to before. Father wanted to ask me about my demonic heart, right? Had you heard of demonic nature before? Is this nature created by the demonic heart? Yes. The rise of my cultivation base is slowly increasing my control over it. So does that mean you used to be dominated by your demonic nature? That is the case, yes. However, IT doesn't affect me as much anymore. Instead, I can even thank it for honing my primordial spirit and will. You have suffered much over the years. Now that you are no longer dominated by the demonic nature, I can finally rest easy. Nevertheless, remember to be still cautious with it in the coming days. Understood, father? Sigh, Changge has done too many evil deeds before that his own father doesn't even believe him easily. But with the demonic heart, I can just blame everything on it. This demonic heart can control people's minds, although my memory is slowly recovering. System, when did I cross over to this world? Will my demonic nature be a problem in the future? The hidden dangers of the previous host have already been resolved during initialization. No response can also be an answer, I guess. But this way, I can be more at ease. From now on, I am the only one controlling my life. Now that the matter of the future head of the Gu family is settled, it's time to move on to other matters. Yen. Young Master, there's something that I need you to do for me. But before that, let me help you regain your physical body. Regain? My body? When I started training Yi Chen at the time, I had always held the littlest hope for regaining my physical body and believed it would take a long time for me to see that day. I never imagined that it could finally happen now after a series of unexpected events. What? Do you not want to? No, it's not that. It's just, I have never helped young master with anything before. I don't get why young master is so kind towards me. Don't worry. I have my reasons. Don't think too much about it. Take this. Form. My body. It looks like the results are great. Thank you for your kindness. I will die for anything young master commands me to do. I need you to go to the land of forsaken immortals and see if there's anything special hidden in the depths of the land. Make sure to contact me if there are any findings. The land of forsaken immortals? This is a domain-breaking talisman. If you meet a powerful enemy, do not hesitate to use this to escape. Your safety matters the most. Young master, rest assured, I will take care of this matter to the best of my abilities. Supreme Amethyst Pill Sect. The young master of the ancient immortal Gu family is here. They sure are worthy of their name as a pill sect. As the young master said, I could smell the fragrance of pills and herbs from afar. Just standing close to their gate, I could see the words engraved on it holds a strong meaning of alchemy. Although the Supreme Amethyst Pill sect is now no match for the ancient immortal Gu family and the heavenly Tao Immortal Palace, they don't lack resources. With your aptitude, if you cultivate here for a few years, your future achievement will naturally be limitless. Once a famous pill sect, but an accident led to a lack of youth in this sect. If it weren't for those old-timers, it is said that they would have been kicked out of the first-class sect position. Now that I'm sending them a talented disciple like Chiohan as an investment, they will surely be grateful to me. As for me, in the future, I only need to lie in wait for Lin Chiohan to bring in more fortune value without me having to do anything. Life as a villain is really boring. Our Supreme Amethyst Pill sect is honored to receive a personal visit from the young master of the ancient immortal Gu family. Welcome, young Master Gu. You don't need to be polite, Red Flame Elder. CHANGGE's visit today is just for a trivial matter. Oh! Could the young master be here for the girl next to you? I brought Chiohan from the lower realm. When I first met her, her talent for alchemy moved my heart, and I thought that the Supreme Amethyst Pill sect is now in need of disciples, so I decided to bring her to your sect. Young Master CHANGGE's heart is truly magnanimous. How about you let her take me as her master? Girl, if you worship this old man as your master, the old man will teach and pass down all his knowledge to you. Young Master, I think there is no need to make a decision so early. After all, the Supreme Amethyst Pill sect has a lot of elders, so you should pick the one most suitable for you. Don't you think so? Red Flame Elder. Hee hee. This old man heard that young Master CHANGGE brought a great seedling for our sect. Young Master CHANGGE sure has a magnanimous heart. The Supreme Amethyst Pill sect is extremely grateful for your kindness. These old goons, although their alchemy skills have not improved in ages, but their hearing ability is quite sharp. She has more than one strand of innate pill intent. How is this possible? What a great seedling! This girl wouldn't have transformed from some ancient divine pill, right? A talent like hers hasn't appeared in a million years. It seems that we can finally raise our heads when the various sects compete. Young Master CHANGGE, if you give this girl to me, I guarantee that she will be a renowned alchemy grandmaster within 20 years. Nonsense, I only need 18 years. If you take me as your master, you can choose any fire you want. Who else in this upper realm can beat me in fire control? Why are you old men getting involved? Why don't you leave the girl to me? I only need 16 years. She'll definitely be super successful. I only need 14 years. Only 12 years for me. Young Master. Why don't you give her to me? Supreme Amethyst Pill Sect Master Ziyin. I only need 10 years to turn her into an alchemy grandmaster. Sect Master. Young Master CHANGGE took the trouble of bringing such a talented girl to my sect. You have solved our sect's urgent worry by bringing such a good seedling. You jest, senior. This junior is simply presenting Buddha with borrowed flowers. This is the Supreme Amethyst Order of our Supreme Amethyst Pill sect. With this you can have any alchemist of the Supreme Amethyst Pill sect at your beck and call, young Master CHANGGE. You can even call forth an elder or even a peak master of my Supreme Amethyst Pill sect using this Supreme Amethyst Order, but it can only be used once in that case. Sect Master, isn't this a bit? This token is to show our appreciation and courtesy to the young master. Oh, then I gratefully accept it. Chiohan, this senior is the sect master of Supreme Amethyst Pill sect. From now on, she will be your master. You must work hard and learn the art of alchemy from her. Disciple pays respect to the sect master. If I hear that you're being lazy, I will personally punish you. You can rest assured, young master, Chiohan will not fail your expectations. This, isn't she part of my sect now? Then why do I feel so strange? What's wrong? Weren't you talking about coming to the upper realm all the time? But now that you're here, you have become less talkative. CHANGGE knows that it is difficult to please the young master, and after arriving in the upper realm, CHANGGE had even less opportunities to meet with the young master. And now, even Lin Chiohan has been settled thanks to young master, while I'm still. I feel like young master wouldn't need me anymore. If I didn't want you, I would have left you in the lower realm. Normally you are quite smart. How come you can't think clearly when it comes to this kind of thing? Is that all? Don't you have anything else to say to me? Young master, there is indeed one more thing CHANGGE has been hiding from you. Oh! In fact, CHANGGE has been different from ordinary newborns since birth. Not only was I aware of many things, I also knew that in my sea of consciousness lies another self. You mean two souls in one body? Are you saying there are two souls in your body? It's similar to that. No wonder Suchinga's chi has been growing secretly, and even my luck value has increased a lot. This confirms my suspicion. In my opinion, you not only have another soul, but also the memories and wisdom of its past life, right? Then, are the memories of the other soul the same as your original soul? I would say they're symbiotic, but the fog that had obscured some memories is slowly dissipating. After coming to the upper realm, this feeling has become much stronger. Idiot, you know Gu Chunga cannot be trusted, and you actually told him our secret? Blocked memories? She might have suffered heavy trauma in the upper realm, and helplessly reincarnated as a person from the lower realm, and became the female protagonist of the favored son of heaven. But in fact, her origin is not simple. Young master, I often dream of an ancient battlefield, and I was like a totem there, worshipped by many unseen beings. In the dream, I was hideous, cruel, and ruthless, like a demon who wanted to destroy everything. It's all right. Although I don't know much about it yet, I already have a general idea of your other soul. One body with two souls, possessing an intelligence and wisdom that is difficult for ordinary people to reach. If you truly fuse, you yourself will gain great benefits that perhaps might help you go to another realm. MHM. As for that demonic figure, if the news of my demonic heart comes out in the future, I can use her as a cover for me. To be on the safe side about the origin of your other soul, I'd better go back and ask my mother, who is in the primordial divine sect. If she knows something about it, she will definitely help you out. After all, the predecessors of the primordial divine sect are the primordial demonic sect, and I inherited my demonic heart from them. It seems that I really need to take the time to visit my mother. 3 days later. Since the last time, I used up the entire demonic bottle in order to get the 8 desolate demon halberd. I didn't expect it'd take me a full 3 days just to refine a small demonic bottle. As an effective means to control people, it seems to be necessary to refine more of it in the future. Since returning to the upper realm, I have taken care of most of the things. But I'm still unaware of the movements of my fiancée, the favored daughter of heaven. Young master, the emperor of the supreme immortal dynasty has arrived with the 4th princess, and the patriarch has commanded you to appear in the main hall for an audience. Ha ha ha, brother you. Brother Gu. How long has it been since we saw each other? Kong looks even more majestic now. Brother Gu is too kind. Thanks for the praise, uncle. Alas, in my previous life, my father treated me harshly, but uncle treated me as if I were his own daughter. It's a pity that uncle always felt guilty about Gu Xiener. He couldn't overcome his inner demons, and his cultivation suffered a backlash. When he was on the verge of making a breakthrough, he tragically ended up with a shattered cultivation, which also led Gu to fall into depression and become sick, and no medicine or treasure could cure her. Gu Changge, just how many lives have you destroyed? Young master is here. Father, uncle. Kong. Changge, you're just in time. Your uncle and I have something important to discuss. You and Kong are both young people. Why don't you take her for a stroll? That's right, Kong. You would always throw a tantrum to stay with Changge when we used to visit in the past. So what happened today? Why are you so quiet? Kong. Shall we go out for a chat? HM. These two children, they grew so big in a flash. Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face? I almost thought you were here to break off the engagement. Could it be that he... Changge, why do you say that? Isn't it you who wants to break off the engagement? After all, you have always hated me. I was merely asking, Kong. So why so serious? Merely asking? You really think I'm the same naive you Kong who is easy to coax? I thought you hated me a lot. Break off the engagement? Wouldn't that be too cheap for you? I just have to maintain this humble appearance before you, just like my past self, gain your trust little by little, lower your guard down, and slowly devour you. Then finally, Kong, I noticed that you've changed a lot over the past few months. Changge, what are you talking about? How have I changed in any way? You are the one who is different. You never treated me with such gentleness before. So what happened this time? Sigh. Indeed, it was too much of me to treat you that way. But fret not, I will not treat you like that in the future. How could he say such a thing? He couldn't possibly know that I regressed. Could it be that his nature suddenly changed? No, that's impossible. It's impossible for a demon to become a saint. Don't be deceived by his false words. Kong, don't forget your goal after getting regressed. Could it be he's just testing me? Kong, what's wrong with you? Are you not feeling well? Changge, are you really not lying to me? I'm so happy. I knew I would be able to impress you sooner or later. Silly girl, how could I lie to you? Although I don't know what exactly you're covering up. But this acting skill of yours is not worse than Lin Tion's. The system has not reacted until now. What exactly is this set up? Changge, why are you so good to me all of a sudden? Why? Because you are going to be my wife soon. Isn't it right to be good to my future wife? Future wife. When you stabbed me with your sword in my previous life, did you ever think that I was your wife? What's wrong? You don't seem to be well. No, it's nothing. Sorry, Kong suddenly feels a little unwell. Excuse me for a moment. You have triggered Kong's event. She's a favored daughter of heaven, an empress who regressed from the future. Her love for you is as deep as the ocean, but her hatred for you is seated deep in her bones after her past experiences. Task Content Task 1. Subdue the favored daughter of heaven. The reward will be 5,000 points of luck value and 25,000 fate points. Additional rewards will be settled separately. Task 2. Kill the favored daughter of heaven. The reward will be 5,000 points of luck value and 25,000 fate points. Additional rewards will be settled separately. Sure enough, it's here. Task Content Task 1. Subdue the favored daughter of heaven. The reward will be 5,000 points of luck value and 25,000 fate points. Additional rewards will be settled separately. Task 2. Kill the favored daughter of heaven. The reward will be 5,000 points of luck value and 25,000 fats. Additional rewards will be separately. Mission 2 is not the best choice. Not only did I grow up in the Gu family, and thus have a good relationship with Supreme Immortal Dynasty, but Ying Kong is also a valuable person. Mission Content Mission 1. Subdue the favored daughter of heaven. The rewards are 5,000 and 25,000 fate points. Rewards will be calculated separately. Mission 2. Kill the favored daughter of heaven. The rewards are 5,000 luck points and 25,000 fate points. Additional rewards will be calculated separately. The host has selected Mission 1 and receives the system's aid. Ying Kong's identity and past will be revealed to the host. Looks like she was reborn. That explains why Ying Kong reacted so strongly to my words earlier. Murdered by her beloved husband on the day of their marriage. Only a few can let go of a grudge as heavy as this. From what I can see of her past life, I was taken over by the demonic nature in that timeline, and I had neither awakened the system nor my memories of the past life. Though it is confirmed now that she loved me dearly in my previous life, she must also know a lot about me. It's possible that she even knows about my demonic heart. It'll be very difficult to gain her trust. She might even suspect that I've also been reborn, given the difference in my behavior. Trying to explain myself now will only make me appear more suspicious. I have to change my strategy for resolving her hatred towards me. What follows next will be the immense love between husband and wife. Brother Yu, it's such a beautiful night. Let's drink to our heart's content. Sure thing. What's wrong, Ying Kong? Did that rascal CHANGGE bully you again? Uncle, you're worrying too much. CHANGGE didn't bully me. I'm just a little sad after recalling some past matters, that's all. Humph. This rascal is going overboard. You're still protecting him even now. Won't he bully you endlessly after the two of you are married? Father must be joking around. Ying Kong is my future wife. I want to dote on her as much as I can. Why would I ever bully her? Ying Kong, are you feeling better? Your expression seemed strange earlier, and you even cried. Is he putting on a lovey-dovey act to deceive our fathers? I'm doing great. CHANGGE, there's no need to worry. That's good. The night is long. Won't you accompany this future husband of yours in drinking a little more? Oh dear, brother Yu, I suddenly seem to feel dizzy. Sigh, we're getting on in our years, and our tolerance has dropped. We'll get going. It's better to return and rest. The two of you can carry on. This guy. CHANGGE, our fathers, have already left. Are you still going to continue the act? Our marriage is set in stone. IT won't change even if you treat me with the same indifference as before. So what are you planning on doing all this? You didn't used to be so wary of me in the past. I don't know what made you change so much in the last 6 months. Or has your weakness and fragility been an act all along? I'll have to praise you for your scheming if it was truly an act. He doesn't know about my regression? Was he really not reborn with me? So CHANGGE's probing today was all to find out why I've changed recently. If that's the case, then it seems I have been a bit hasty. Oh Ying Kong, why do you always lose your calm when CHANGGE is in the picture? The peak stage of conferred Lord Realm? You've been hiding many things from this fiancé of yours. CHANGGE, what are you doing? Let go of me. Ying Kong, you won't tell your husband the truth even now? Since you've already seen through me, there's no need for me to keep up the act. You're right. Everything I did previously was just an act to get you close to me. But I soon realized that it's better to strengthen myself instead of wasting my time and effort on moving a heartless man. After all, one's own strength speaks for oneself in this world where only the strong rules. Don't you agree? This was what you once said to me. Not bad. She's already learned how to respond on the fly. Why are you so sure that I won't waver for anyone? How exactly do you see me? Regardless, your years of keeping me in the dark is truly saddening. CHANGGE, stop trying to deceive me. Don't you know full well what you're like deep down? Oh, what I'm like deep down. You, don't take a step further, or I'll get angry. Oh, can you even do that? You bastard. You, what do you want? The night is still young. What do you think I want, my wife? It's fine if you leave, but did you have to take the bed sheets? You're only deceiving yourself. But come to think of it, it's possible that Ying Kong voluntarily gave up her body, all for the sake of the betrayal she suffered in her past life. With that mentality, if I hadn't intercepted her vengeance towards me, I really wouldn't know what the situation would have come to. Such an interesting character. If it weren't for the grudges we've had in the past life, I'd really like to be able to treat her unbiasedly. The favored daughter of heaven, Ying Kong's thoughts on killing have wavered. You have received 500 luck points and 2,500 fate points. Seems the situation is exactly as I thought. The current Ying Kong is now unsure why I am so different from her past life. She might even suspect if the changes in me are due to a regression. Whether she is the rational or emotional type, most women trust in their sixth sense. As long as I leave her a few hints, she'll naturally come to her own conclusions. Like any other women, even Ying Kong is not immune to her own over-imagination. Now that the trivial problems are solved at the moment, seems like it's time to bring forward the matter of going to the Taoist Immortal Palace. Wanyar, what kind of person do you think young Master CHANGGE is? Even though it's been rumored that young Lord CHANGGE has a cold and difficult personality, Water feels that the young lord has a warm temperament and treats people kindly. He treats young Miss gently as well. Gently? Haha. During this trip to the goose, so many unexpected things happened. But why is it that the advantage of my regression doesn't seem to have the upper hand on him? CHANGGE, although I've lived through 2 lifetimes, I can't see through you at all. No matter what, I definitely won't stop. The pain that you made me go through, I'll make you pay for it tenfolds. Land of Forsaken Immortals. How did the young master know that there'd actually be a mysterious village here? And that peach tree? Shouldn't it have disappeared centuries ago? I need to report this to the young master immediately. She escaped? I didn't expect her to have a domain-breaking talisman on her. A cultivator in the great sacred realm. But there wasn't Gu family aura on her. She's probably not here for Xianyar. Then who could she be? Looks like the many years of peacefulness in Peach Village is coming to an end. Upper Realm. Inner domain of the boundless heaven, ancient deity clan's mighty arts, selling off cheap for faithful travelers. Over 80,000-year-old quasi-saint realm medicine, come make your bid. There's so many precious treasures that I've never seen before. No one would dare sell counterfeit goods under the heavenly palace, right? But with so few spirit stones, I should stick to just looking around. The more I think about it, the more furious I get. If not for Gu Chunga, I wouldn't have been in this situation where I can't even afford roadside stall goods. Such elegance, such natural beauty, this maiden really is a rare sight. I'm Jinyu. How should I address you, young lady? I just saw young lady was interested in a few things, this humble. No need to trouble yourself, sir. I'm not interested. Sudden good intentions and kindness, they either have bad motives or are thieves. This is what third master taught me. Young lady, do you know who I am? I don't care who you are. Don't block my way. You were given a choice to do it the easy way, but it looks like we'd have to do it the hard way. What do you want? The young master has returned. The Taoist Immortal Palace's head disciple, the noble Gu family's young master, Gu Chunga. Yin Di has just reported back to me on the situation of Peach Village. What are the odds of me running into you here? Just as I predicted, there is indeed a heaven-defying existence behind you. But right now, it seems you've encountered a bit of a sticky situation. Gu Chunga. Such a buzzkill. Men, take down this girl who doesn't know any better. You? Long time no see. It looks like you've been well. You're too kind. Long time no see, brother Gu. Not bad. You've already grown this tall and become this pretty. Squawk. Gu Chunga, what is the meaning of this? Young lord. Young lord. Who do you think you are to dare interrupt me when I'm talking to my little sister? Sister? Could it be Gu? Shh, are we ones that are allowed to gossip on the matters of the Gu family's young master? Shut up. Gu Chunga. If you really care about me as a sister, how were you able to do such a thing back then? Not bad. Close to a 10,000 luck value. That's much higher than Ying Kong's. We are finally meeting after such a long time. And yet, you treating me with this cold attitude? It really hurts my as your older brother. If you came all the way here just to prove how my whereabouts are all in your control, you really needn't have gone through all that trouble. The difference in our strength is far too great. I have no intention of making a move against you for the time being. Not bad, at least you are self-aware. You? Gu Chunga. Nonetheless, we are both head disciples, so don't you be too unreasonable. Insulting me this way, are you looking down on my family name? You're not even worth looking down upon. I am the only one who can bully my sister. If you dare to bother her, then you will have to pay with your life. Gu Chunga, you better don't dare. Young master. H. Gathers. Young master, was it okay to let him escape like that? He is still useful, he will eventually die by my hands. Does it matter when? Both are head disciples from the Taoist Immortal Palace. However, Jinyu's mortal body was blasted to bits with just a single flicker of Gu Chunga's finger, and he had to escape with his spirit using an enchantment. If my instincts are right, I'm afraid head disciple Gu has already broken through the conferred king realm. Unbelievable, how old is he? If I'm not mistaken, there has never been news in the upper realm of anyone breaking through to the conferred king at such a young age. Hygu CHANGGE is so handsome and breathtaking, I like him so much, that's right. As of now, Gu CHANGGE is the only young supreme that has broken through to the conferred king realm. But don't forget, Jingyu also has an older brother who is very powerful. Rumors are that he is currently in seclusion. Their family is known to be protective of the younger ones. If he comes out of seclusion and is informed of this matter, Gu CHANGGE, don't expect me to thank you because of this. I don't need you to thank me. I just want people to know. Bullying you is only my right and no one else's. Gu CHANGGE, stop being so fake. I don't need your protection. What are your motives? Perhaps it's that my heart feels guilty and just wants to make it up to you. Of course, it might also be me just wanting to see how you hate me, but can't do anything about it. Sooner or later, I'll make you suffer and go through all the pain I once endured. Sure, you'll have to work harder on your cultivation then. It's the Taoist Heavenly Immortal Palace's law enforcement team. Head disciple Gu, you know the rules of the Immortal Palace. I hope you won't keep me hanging in regards to today's incident. Alright, I might as well go and pay my respects to the elders. This guy, did he really come here today just to toy with me? If he really did offend the other head disciple because of this, it really is too big of a price to pay. Gu CHANGGE's actions are much more peculiar compared to the past, even though he is still as ruthless as ever. When executing those men just now, his eyes didn't even falter, just as if taking their lives was as simple as merely stepping on a few ants. No matter what, I must be careful when practicing in the Taoist Immortal Palace in the future. Taoist Immortal Palace? Brother, you must avenge me. Gu CHANGGE went too far. If it wasn't for the magic talisman left behind by the clan elders, I'm afraid you and I would have been separated from each other forever. I've already been informed of what happened out there, and from what I heard, don't you think you're to blame for this? Jean Joe, but as this concerns the pride of our family name, I'll seek justice for you. After all, the Golden Horn clan can't easily be messed with. However, my ancient arts are now at a bottleneck. I'm no match for him yet. You'll still have to stay underground for a while. The day I break through, Gu CHANGGE will just be a stepping stone in my journey to becoming the strongest of my generation. Boundless mountains, we welcome our Lord. At ease, anything happened when I wasn't around? Other than a few head disciples and elders sending people over to check on your whereabouts, nothing much happened in Boundless Mountains during these 6 months. Not sure what opportunity has befallen upon the eldest prince of the Dechu Immortal Dynasty. He has broken through to the peak of the conferred Lord Realm after returning from the Cloud Tombs, and is now one of the first elite head disciples. Other than that, May from the Nail-Tailed Fox clan asked me to convey to my lord that she has matters to discuss. When my lord is to return, she will pay a visit again. May? It was worth it to use 8,000 fate value to upgrade my cultivation to mid-stage conferred king realm in order to act covertly outside. According to my father's plan, the first step for the Immortal Gu family to take over the Taoist Immortal Palace is to make me the designated heir. As for this, all the head disciples including Chu Wunyan's capabilities are far lower than mine, so this shouldn't be an issue. Even though I am the heir, if I want to take over the palace, there is still the matter of the annoying elders to deal with, especially the Grand Elder. he has been reputed to be the one of most horrifying existence in the upper realm. The Grand Elder, Palace Master of the Flowing Water, and unyielding like iron, seems to be aware of my demonic heart. Having supported the Taoist Immortal Palace for millions of years, this towering and immovable pillar is not someone to be trifled with. Character: Gu Chengde Halo, Fated Villain Weapon, a desolate demon halberd identity, true disciple of the Taoist Immortal Palace, Immortal Gu family heir physique and bloodline, demonic core and Taoist bones cultivation, mid-stage conferred king techniques, heavenly immortal Tao codex, progress to 8th level, 70%, myriad change demonic physic, innate skill, innate ghost spirit temple, innate skill, void force, innate skill, immortal devouring demonic art, demonic bod transformation, infinite immortal wisdom. Fate value, 0 luck value, 1100 system shop, accessible storage, 13 of Broken World C3, CA synthesized, fortune plundering. Ever since I returned to the upper realm, the demonic force in my body has been increasingly trying to force its way out. Is it because I swallowed the origin spirit of the ancient Emperor Lin Tianyu? Immortal devouring demonic art, swallower of emperor origins, devourer of worlds. Today I will see what realm my demonic body's cultivation has reached. Mid-stage conferred king realm. Late stage conferred king realm. Peak stage conferred king realm. Early stage quasi-god realm. Mid-stage quasi-god realm. Peak stage quasi-god realm. Early stage true god realm. Mid-stage true god realm. Peak stage true god realm. Half-step Empyrean god realm. So, this is my biggest trump card? Half-step Empyrean god realm. This unbelievable cultivation speed is enough to make enemies with the whole world. Devouring beings as nourishment to strengthen oneself. This method is even more fascinating than the system's extra points. Making enemies of the whole world? What cannon fodder villain route? To hell with that. I'll become the final boss. Reporting to Master Gu, Miss Ying requests an audience with you. Disperse, disperse. Creak. Let her enter. Yes. Master? Looking at her demeanor now, it's hard to believe that she once tried to kill me in the past for the position of the true heir. But after I cast the demonic spell on her, she is much better behaved. Caress. Come to think of it, the half-year period for your symptoms is nearly here. This is your medicine. My deepest gratitude, Master. How is the collection coming along? Reporting to Master, during this past 6 months, Ying Mei has collected the source blood of many with special bloodline physiques. They are all currently residing in the treasury. In addition, there are many preserved ancient corpses stolen by various clans. I've also kept their essence intact for Master. Not bad. I've recently heard of a young teenage girl at the foot of the mountains having exceptional innate talent and is being favored by the Great Elder. If everything goes as planned, it seems that the Immortal Palace will be welcoming a new disciple. Sienner, it seems your path up the mountain was quite smooth sailing. Elder, what are you fishing for? For a certain someone. Fishing for someone. The purpose of you coming here is to outrival your brother and reclaim what was yours, right? I already have new bones. I don't need to take back anything. However, I will definitely make him pay for all these years of pain and get justice. Ha ha ha, good. You're so ambitious for someone so young. You are worthy of being the geezer's favorite. Gu Chengda's devilish nature is too deep-rooted. He wanted to use the Dao bones to mask his demonic nature. Humph, I could sense it from the first day I met him. The successor's position of my Taoist immortal palace can never be handed over to someone with evil intentions. Siener, I know why you are here. But if you want me to take you in as my disciple, you must first prove to me you are capable of surpassing your brother. How do I prove myself? The heavenly Tao path. Can you beat Gu Chengda's record? That's the heavenly Tao road? You should be aware that Gu Chengda surpassed all of his peers in the younger generation and set the newest record, one that was unbroken for 100 years. I will definitely break it. See, I've caught something. Great Chu Immortal Dynasty. Chu Wenyan. Chu Wenyan greets the Great Elder. This must be the rumored junior sister? As expected of the innate Taoist bones, your talents are extraordinary. This junior greets senior brother. You've come just in time. Guide Siener to the heavenly Tao road. The heavenly Tao road? I'd previously heard that this new junior sister and Gu Chengda have some grudges. She seems to be in possession of some evidence that could discredit the Gu family. My great Chu immortal dynasty has had long-standing grievances against the Gu family. Why is she so eager to set foot on the heavenly Tao road? If the rumors are true, then the enemy of an enemy is certainly a friend. Currently, she'll be useful. It seems junior sister is quite ambitious, but I must warn you that the heavenly Tao road is full of dangers. If you insist on going, you'll likely suffer unimaginable injuries. It would not be an exaggeration to say even your Tao will suffer damage. I am sure of my decision regarding this matter. Senior brother need not to be worried. If that is the case, then please follow me, junior sister. Look! It's true disciple Chu and the rumored young lady. The direction they went toward, it's the heavenly Tao road. Junior sister, I've heard a little about you. What Gu Chengda did to you in the past was indeed cruel. To completely disregard your brother and sister relationship, he is no better than a beast. Senior brother Chu should just focus on leading the way. If you have grievances with Gu Chengda, you should tell them to his face. You needn't worry about my Gu family matters. This Gu Sienna should regard Gu Chengda as her enemy. So why is her attitude like this when I mention him? Look, the girl who recently ascended the mountain and wants to challenge the heavenly Tao road is also a member of the immortal Gu family. Gu Chengda broke the record that stood for 100,000 years. So far no one has surpassed him. This little girl is too overconfident. The pressure on the heavenly Tao road is immense. Junior sister, if you cannot withstand it, you must not force yourself. I haven't seen you for a few days, and you already have a suitor, Sinner? Why don't you let big brother see how he stands up? Kiki, is this the little sister who is going to be accepted as the great elder's disciple? She certainly is a natural beauty. It's true disciple Gu and true disciple Yin. Gu Chengda, what are you doing here? You still have not answered my question. Great Elder was the one who instructed senior brother Chu Wenyan to guide me to the heavenly Tao road. He is not my suitor. What a pity, big brother wanted to help you test his worthiness. Otherwise, any sort of mutt would try to grab your attention. Gu Chengda, stop your cynicism. Today, Junior sister is following the Great Elder's orders to challenge the Heavenly Tao Road. Are you trying to obstruct us? You needn't use the Great Elder's name to pressure me. Do you think he will interfere in trivial matters between the younger generation? Not to mention, I am talking to my sister. How dare you interrupt us? Gu Chengde, don't think that you can push people around. And what will you do about it? You? This Gu Chengde, he is clearly here to establish dominance. Although Chu Wuji's strength is incomparably superior to ours, I'm afraid Gu Chengde is even stronger. True disciples Tian Yang, Zhong Tianyuan. For Chu Wunyan, his chances of winning in a fight are small, but he can still stand up after a defeat. If he leaves without fighting, his Tao heart will be damaged, and he'll have no chance of making a comeback. So, he has no choice but fight today. Let's see if you have the ability to back up this big mouth of yours. It's the Royal Dragon Palm. Get out of the way. Is this what gave you the confidence to raise your hand against me? This is the great Chu Immortal Dynasty's treasured art. A powerful blow from true disciple Chu, who is at the peak stage of the conferred Lord Realm. IT was defeated this easily. Mid-stage. Conferred King Realm. He is worthy of being called the strongest head disciple. This kind of strength completely boggles the mind. He is really this strong? Cough cough. What about the mid-stage conferred King Realm? Dragon transformation skill, true dragon body. Gu Chengde, today I must defeat you and prove my Tao heart. Gu. Only one slap. With just one slap, Chu Wenyan's dragon incarnation was broken. Gu Chengde is monster. I don't think I want to fight for the position of the heir. Losing a fight is nothing much, but if I end up like Chu Wji, the losses would outstrip the gains. How scandalous of you to make such a ruckus. How will you take responsibility if you scare my sister? Cuckoo, why didn't the master just kill him? Chu Wenyan is the heir of the great Chu Immortal Dynasty. Kill him in public would inevitably invite trouble. Today's action against Chu Wenyan is not only to assert authority in public, but also to warn the elders of the heavenly immortal Tao Palace that so long as I am here, no one else is qualified to fight for the position of heir. Siener, aren't you so moved that your brother helped you teach him a lesson? I don't need your help in my matters. Seems like you forgot what your brother told you before. For you to come to the Heavenly Tao Road, there's an 80% chance that the Great Elder, that old geezer, wanted you to break your brother's record before accepting you as his disciple, right? Chu Wenyan had schemed this, and en route here, he secretly spread word of your intent to challenge the Heavenly Tao Road, which brought the disciples of the sect to gather here and seize the chance to mock you. What a despicable schemer. Don't you think he deserves to be punished? So get this. Only I can bully my sister. Should anyone else dare to do so, they will pay with their life. According to the normal trope, after being rejected by Siener, Chu Wenyan, feeling resentful, would scheme against her and have the entire sect come and mock her. Siener would then put on a spectacular performance, slapping everyone across the face. At the same time, she would seize the chance to challenge me, her brother. But I plan on doing the exact opposite of this. I've probably completely messed with her little head now. Are you going to challenge the Heavenly Tao Road? Your brother is looking forward to your performance. I think it won't be difficult for you to reach my record. You think I can break your record? Silly girl, I've seen your hard work over the years. If I don't believe in you, who would? Shouldn't I be like this? Me? Believe in you, goose sinner? You think you can break my record? Don't spout nonsense. Does that mean he knows what I've been through all these years? So he knew where I was hiding, but never thought of coming to kill me. What he did back then, was it forced upon him by some hardship? No, no, no. Something so abominable cannot be justified with the word hardship. What are you spacing out for? Everyone is waiting for you to challenge the Heavenly Tao Road. Humph. Gu Changge. I won't lose to you. It's starting, it's starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Are all Gu family members freaks? She climbed past the 10th story like it was nothing. 13, 14, 15. 15th level. Even Chu Wenyan only managed to reach the 14th level back then, didn't he? She's still going. 16. 18th floor. True Disciple Gu's previous record. True Disciple Gu's previous record is going to get stomped on. I see, the Tao Bones and the Heavenly Tao Road have the same Tao principles. The reason why you thought I would easily surpass you is because you already knew about this. You have my Tao Bones within you. Back then you probably had more than enough strength to keep going. Even if I break your record, it proves nothing. It is no longer necessary. Did you realize it? She clearly had the strength to continue. Why did she give up? What is she thinking? She was only one step away from breaking True Disciple Gu's record and achieving fame. Why did you come down? I am sure you could still go several steps more. It's none of your business. I wasn't going to care, but you've let your brother down. Originally, your brother had high expectations of you. But was that all you were capable of? Who cares about breaking your record? Gu Changge, don't think that you can keep bullying me all the time. Sooner or later, I'll beat you fair and square. I'll crush you. Big Brother will be waiting. Obsidian Sky, Ancient Immortal Clan ye family. My lady, a few months have already passed. Are you still angry about the matter with Yi Chen? Aunt Shui, what are you talking about? Yi Chen was merely a malicious ant, so why would I be bothered by him? I just feel like ever since coming back from the lower realm, something is missing from my memory, and yet there is something extra. What is it exactly? Yi Lungtian is the young lady still dazed. Young master of the ancient immortal Yi family. Lord Lungtian. Elder brother? Have you recently heard anything about the young master of the ancient immortal Gu family's Gu Changge? Why does my little sister mention Gu Changge again? I heard that some time ago, he descended to the lower realms to find something and by chance, you encountered him. And now you're so concerned with him. Did that kid bully you? What do you mean? I am just a bit curious about him. After all, he is regarded as a young supreme on par with elder brother. I heard that not too long ago, he easily crushed the young master of the great Chu immortal dynasty. He's also already broken through to the mid-stage of the conferred king realm. You shouldn't treat him lightly, elder brother. Oh, is that so? I have heard a lot about Gu Chunga. Everyone calls me the reincarnation of an ancient emperor, but he is known as the reincarnation of a true immortal. Ancient emperors, pioneers of new lands, bearing the weight of heaven's will, supreme emperors of all. Having the title of an ancient emperor or a true immortal already says a lot. Gu Chunga has already broken through to the mid-stage of the conferred king realm, while I have just stepped into the conferred king realm. The gap between us is not insignificant. Young master, the young man by the name of Yi Ling has come again. He wishes to challenge you to make a name for himself. Many people have already gathered at the martial training field. Who is Yi Ling? How dare an outer branch clansman pester my brother repeatedly? That Yi Ling won first place in the clan competition recently, so the clan promised him 3 rewards. One of them was to have the chance to challenge me for a duel. He wishes to seek justice for hurting his father back then, during the struggle for the position of heir. Didn't elder brother already compensate them for this matter? I remember them accepting the compensation. You have not misspoken, but fate was on his side, causing his cultivation to soar, and now he's taking the opportunity to claim that the main branch looks down upon the outer branches, sowing discord within the clan. It sounds respectable on the surface, but in truth he is taking this opportunity to make a name for himself. Let's go! No matter his intentions, the clan's promise must be honored, right? Supreme Immortal Dynasty, Eternal Day, Imperial City. According to my previous life, the extreme in heaven will soon appear. It's an ancient realm that will manifest in many areas. This matter will become the highest priority for all races and heritages. All the great teachers from all factions will collaborate to form the true Immortal Academy, where they'll select the best disciples from every faction to raise into true immortals. The immortal road of the heavenly immortal Tao Palace should appear soon as well. My good husband must have schemed for so long and entered the heavenly immortal Tao Palace for this reason. Back then, the appearance of a heavenly treasure, the immortal spirit, sparked a mad rush among the most powerful figures to claim it. But it disappeared at a crucial moment. And now that I think about it, the immortal spirit must have been swallowed up by Gu Chunga using some secret trickery, right near the nose of those terrifying ancient supreme monsters. My dear husband, I know that you possess forbidden demonic art, and your real cultivation isn't as simple as it seems, and even Siener's unfortunate fate to have her cultivation base stolen and her disappearance. I will use her as a pawn to unveil that mask of yours. I'll definitely protect her in this if I'm not wrong. The successor of the ancient emperor of reincarnation should also be appearing at this time. I must obtain the ancient reincarnation talisman that he holds. I think he was called Yi Ling. Gu Chunga, if you have anything to say, just spit it out. Don't beat around the bush with me. It's nothing much. I just wanted to thank the great elder for taking my little sister as your disciple. Siener is a very gifted child. This old man will guide her with the utmost care. But what are you doing here, acting like some sort of good person? It seems that the great elder has some great prejudice against me. As an older brother, it is only natural for me to be glad for Siener to one day surpass my achievements. Why would I need to pretend to be good? Oh, if you are so kind, why did you steal her Dao bones back then? That is a personal matter of the Gu family. I will find a way to repay Siener. The great elder should just focus on doing his part. Humph. This old man will no longer bother with these grievances between you and Siener. Apart from this nonsense, what else do you have to say? Now that Siener is the great elder's disciple, how can I be a good brother if I don't come check on her? The main reason is that I worry the great elder will be too harsh on Siener because of me. Gu Chunga, are you questioning this old man's character? Gu Chunga, Don't speak nonsense. Master is very kind to me. He is not like what you are implying. Sienner, Sienner, how can you understand the dangers of this world when you are so naive? Some old men are very bad. Good. This is the first time in so many years that a junior has dared to speak like this to this old man. Although I know that you are deliberately provoking this old man, I won't say that you didn't succeed. In that case, this old man will follow your wishes and train her until she can easily suppress you. Master. But if you can't? Master, if I fail to do so, this old man will step down as the great elder. Even though you are the heir of the immortal palace, this is not impossible. Humph, this old man will see what tricks you are trying to play. Old bastard, those were the words I was waiting for.